We're all on a list somewhere, and now we're all going to be on a new list. Good morning and welcome to Lawyered Up. I'm Patrick McGee, and I'm a Florida trial attorney and former police officer, and I bring you news and information from the firearms industry and guns from around Florida and around the country. Well, if you haven't heard lately, the credit card companies are going to issue or start using a new code for firearms and ammunition purchases. Previously, these purchases were coded as sporting goods or general merchandise by Visa and American Express and all the other credit card companies. But the gun grabbers have been lobbying for a long time to have a special merchant code for these firearms and ammo purchases. So every time you purchase a firearm, they're going to know that you're purchasing a firearm or ammunition. So where does it go from here? Well, not only are they going to have information about who's buying guns and when they're buying guns, they claim that it's going to be used to prevent mass shootings and gun trafficking, because the last couple mass school shooters or whatever morons that you want to call them today used credit cards to purchase the weapons that were involved in the shootings. But I see some other stuff coming along with this. I see, since they're tracking and they're taking on this role, this regulatory role and reporting role, how are they going to identify suspicious gun sales and gun trafficking? By volume, by the number of guns purchased, by who's purchasing them. There doesn't seem to be a clear defined criteria for that. What I also see is, since they're taking on the responsibility of reporting suspicious sales and gun trafficking, when they miss a sale and a gun is used in a crime and Visa gets sued, whether it's a legitimate suit or not, if it happens enough, I think eventually the credit card companies will say, hey, wait, there's just too much liability with this. We're not going to allow our payment processing to include guns and ammunition. I see that as a possibility. We don't know yet. It's way too early to tell. So what can you do to avoid this? The only thing I can think of is, cash sales. But I understand that not all people are able to do that. A lot of people buy guns on credit cards because they don't have the cash on hand. And certainly if you buy it online, you need to use a debit or credit card to make that purchase, to have it shipped to your local firearms licensee. So I don't know where it's going to lead, but it can't be good. And it's one of those things we'll just have to see where it goes and deal with it as it comes along. As for me, I just think I'm going to start purchasing in cash all the time. Anyway, we don't know where it's going to go. We'll have to take a wait and see posture and see what happens, see if we can take any action in opposition to this. I'm not sure there's anything that we can actually do because it's all contractual sales. But we'll just have to see where it goes. Thanks for joining me here on Lawyered Up, and listen to me ramble about things I'm passionate about. If you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. And thanks to all the people who send in the articles for review.